Music is a central part of the culture in Madison County, I would say. Going back to the early settlers who came to the region, bringing ballads with them from England and Ireland and Scotland.
Well, the music here is the old music, the old string music, which was basically centered around the fiddle. There's also the banjo music, the old clawhammer type stuff, pre-country.
And no one appreciated that music more than Bascom Lamar Lunsford. Born in Mars Hill in 1882, he spent most of his life dedicated to the preservation of Appalachian music and dance.
Kind of be hard to describe Mr. Lunsford, but he was a jack of all trades. Number one, he was a promoter and preservationist of the old music. He recognized the music as an art form.
He practiced law, he sold fruit trees, he collected ballads. I think that's where he started collecting ballads, when he was selling fruit trees around the country. He really was enthused about checking the ballad tradition out in the western North Carolina mountains, and his archives are as important as anyone. He actually recorded people singing the songs, or he sang them himself.
He really did more for this old music than anybody that I know of.
In honor of Mr. Lunsford, a music festival is held every year on the campus of Mars Hill University, the first Saturday in October. Organizers work hard to create an event that celebrates the music and supports the sharing of knowledge of the older generation to the younger ones.
And the Lunsford Festival is one of the only festivals that really honors that tradition, honors that history here, and honors those families who've kept this tradition alive for so many hundreds of years.
Actually, what you see, I think, at the Lunsford Festival are young musicians that are learning the traditional music and the traditional styles and are actually recreating those in their own way, but keeping it very true to what it was.
Bascom Lamar Lunsford cared so much about the local history and culture, and we want to keep the authenticity of the music with this festival. We want to, but we want to celebrate it. I think he very much believed that it was not enough just to collect things and box them away. He was a very talented promoter of the music as well. We want people to come and listen to this music and continue to enjoy it.
There's this real tradition in this county of learning, collecting, preserving, and then sharing, and it goes in a lot of different areas of the traditional culture.
A highlight of this year's festival will be a ballad swap that commemorates the centennial of Cecil Sharp's visit to western North Carolina. Sharp, a preservationist himself, is credited with preserving several traditional ballads from this region of the country.
Well, the Lunsford Festival certainly has carried on these traditions. It's the only festival named after Bascom that's allowed to carry his name, and does bring the finest dancers and the finest ballad singers. Here in Madison County, the ballad tradition is so important because when Cecil Sharp came here 100 years ago, he said the people in Madison County were as likely to sing as they were to talk. And he said in the Laurel Country, he found a nest of singing birds.
When I first come to this country in 1649, I saw many fair lovers, but I never saw mine. I view it all around me, and I found I was quite alone, and me a poor stranger and a long way from my home.
My cousin Bascom Lunsford thought enough of this festival that he put his name to it. He wanted people to hear the music that was played on the front porches of Madison County, North Carolina, because he thought it was unique. And it's a thing that we still share, and we share with people from all over the world, and people who don't come to this festival miss such a wonderful opportunity to hear it.
The 50th Bascom Lamar Lunsford Music Festival is October 5th and 6th in Mars Hill. For tickets and more information, go to lunsfordfestival.com.